Hello everyone, it's me again. I know it's been quite some time actually since my last video. I had a little bit of stubble, I suppose. Now it's pretty full form beard. So I've grown now for the last month now. Yeah, about a couple of months. Yeah, going on to month 2. But yeah, it's just for I'm doing a show next week here where I live, Jesus Christ Superstar. It's going to be a laugh, but that's side topic. I'm here today to do another pickups video. I haven't done one. I know everyone kind of does them one month, but I really didn't pick up much in the last couple of months, and I just kind of saved all of them up and said, right, I'll do a big thing here. It's a pretty big stack of games with about 4 downloadable titles for various systems. But I kind of think I've covered, except for the Wii U, I've kind of covered everything. Yeah, let's get started. But first, I have to let you know what I'm all playing at the moment. To be honest, it's literally one game, and that is Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate on the 3DS. That game is sucking my life away. Literally, I can't. Anytime I'm in, right, I'll kill a quick monster. But it's such a gratifying feeling when these monsters are freaking huge, and you just get demolished. And you go back, you hoard him, you get better gear, and next thing you know, you kick his ass. And it's like, yes, I did it. I'm obsessed with that feeling. I want it more and more. I know other games have that, but I love Monster Hunter. The monsters in it are savage. Controls very well on the 3DS, surprisingly enough. I didn't think it would, because even on the I have the ordinary 3DS. I don't have the XL or anything like that. And it handles surprisingly well. The lock-on camera is a godsend. Because if anyone has played the PSP versions, like Freedom Unite, Freedom 2, and all those, it has no camera and it only has one analog stick, and it's a pain in the freaking arse with the PSP ones. Like, I have it on the PSP as well, and it's just so much handier. I'm interested to see what happens with the new 3DS when it has that little pencil sharpener eraser on the top, when it has the nub of the pencil eraser on the top of it to use as a second analog stick. I want to see how that works. But that's all. To be honest, that's really all I've been playing. Kind of getting back into my 360 actually, as a matter of fact. I've been logging, to be honest, just watching Netflix and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Yes, I love Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Which I'm watching it again, even though I watched it before. But anyway, I'm loving it. Yeah, so I'm also have 2 upcoming games that will be in my next pickups video, but can't add them to this because obviously they're not out yet. Which is Shadow of Mordor on the 360. Can't wait. I really want to try this Nemesis system. I really do. It looks fantastic. And also, which is out next Friday, the 14th, is Tales of Hearts, or for the Vita, which I am ecstatic about. In case anyone hasn't known, I'm a big Tales fan. I'm a massive Tales fan. I have the 2 Symphonias. I have Abyss. I have Vesperia, and I have Exilia 1, and Tales of Graces F. How do I forget Tales of Graces F? I'm loving them so far, from top to bottom. Fantastic. I love the Tales series, but still trying to get my hands on some more. But we'll see what happens. Now, on to the pressing matters at hand is the pickups. I'm a nerd. I write everything down. I have OCD, so I kind of have to write everything down. First on the list is a game I picked up on PSN Store. It was €5, so it says for this game it was on offer about a month ago now, a couple of weeks ago, which is Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Love my fighting games, and this one is, I love Tekken Tag, and Tag 2 is really, really good. It looks gorgeous, and it runs even online. I've had a good few matches online, and a friend of mine who's on Accent on Gamers, and you should all, Bernardo is his name. He's the outdated gamer, but I'll leave a link in the description. You should all go check out his channel. And he kicked my ever-loving ass on Tekken Tag. I'm like going, oh, I need practice. I haven't played this in ages. And it ran silky smooth. There wasn't that much of a slowdown or even a lag, which is fantastic. Because trying to play fighting games that are laggy as hell is just, your mind will break. You will get so freaking frustrated. It's unfucking canny. But this one runs, and the story in it is pretty good. The combat thing is take it or leave it. But it is really good, and the amount of characters they have in it is freaking crazy. Yeah, so that was Tekken Tag Tournament 2. The next one on my list is Dragon Age 1. I got this on PSN as well. I paid €3 for this. It's Dragon Age. I'm kind of looking forward to Inquisition. I want to see what happens, and it looks phenomenal. But I said I'd get Dragon Age 1. I haven't played it in ages, and I just said I'd see what happens with it. I also can't play too many of my PS3 games because my joypad is fucked, so I have to get another one. Yay! Which is finally decided to give up the ghost. I have it when the PS3 first came out, and it now decided it wants to go, I've had enough. So that was that one. Next is a game I already own on the PS3, but I got this one on the Xbox Live. It is Oblivion. I paid $3.74 for Oblivion. I'm like going, yeah, that's a no-brainer for me. So I just said, yeah, get another Oblivion, another Elder Scrolls, get another massive RPG. Anyone hasn't played Oblivion that supports my channel, thank you all for supporting my channel. Thank you so much. I'm having so much fun doing this. Any feedback, even any chat, just send me a link or even hit me up on Facebook. Loves RPGs, and this is definitely one to add to your collection. Has to be done. Now, my last of my digital purposes is a game that has been out in Japan and even in the States for frickin' ages. And they even got a physical copy of this, but which I want a real fucking physical copy of this game, but if I have to download it, I have no choice. It takes up nearly all my SD cards, so I'm going to have to buy another SD card. This game is phenomenal. It's an RPG, it's a turn-based RPG, and it's a series I really, really love. It's another series I really, really love. And it was $19.99, which for this game is a frickin' steal. Which is Shin Megami Tensei 4. Finally us in the, without importing it, us in the EU community finally get our hands on this fucking game, which I'm dying to play because I see so many people playing it and talking about the Shin Megami Tensei series. I'm like, I want the new one, I really do. And I'm only like an hour into it, in fairness, because I kind of got, as I said at the start, I'm lost in Monster Hunter, so I'm loving the system. It's hard as balls, but again, I want a challenge. I'm dying for a challenge in video games as well. I'm not one of these ones that will shy away from a challenge. I'll try it, do it. If I lose, I'll take a break for a while and I will come back. But I always do come back. Now, they are the digitals. Now, all the physical ones, which is what we all want to see. First two are two Vita games, actually, believe it or not. One I've been reading all about it on IGN, and I'm dying to get my hands on it. It's a Monster Hunter style of game, and it looks gorgeous on the Vita, and it runs pretty well. Some of the mechanics are a little bit hit or miss. Well, let's get this out of the way first. It's Freedom Wars for the PS Vita. The way you can pull down the monsters is fantastic. Now, like I said, I'm only a couple of hours into it, and it's made by Japan Studios, which is brilliant. They also made Folklore for those early PS3 people who remember Folklore. It's very good. The monsters are well designed. From what I played of it so far, kind of samey with a couple of different things. The jail system is quite interesting. The fact that you're in jail and you're a sinner is what you're called, and the fact that you have to earn certain amount, you have to earn privileges. which is quite an interesting mechanic because you get adding time onto your sentence after you've losing 200, taken off 200 years onto your sentence. You're walking around, you take 10 steps, you add another 10 years to your sentence. It's interesting, but you can take that off once you get these things called entitlements, which you basically upgrade your character's thing and all that, which is essentially what it is. But it's quite annoying when when you look at the trophies, and it goes, get under 900,000 years, and you keep getting 10 years every 5 seconds. Which is annoying, but at the same time, it can be fun. The AI in this is as dumb as a brick. So far, anyway. Maybe you have to level her up, I'm not sure, because I've only put a couple of hours into this. She's dumb as a brick. Thankfully, it says there's an online pass. There isn't one that I've come across, because, as always, there's no fucking manual. We like our manuals. Why do they keep saying, oh, software manual, please download our manual? We want them fucking these big books with stories in them that tell you all about the characters. Anyway, I digress. That's Freedom Wars. I can't give a score on it. I will be doing a review probably of this one. But I'm liking what I'm playing with it so far. We'll see what way it happens. Next is a game. It was free on PlayStation Plus. Oh god, a long time ago, and I said I'd buy it on the PS Vita because it was fairly fucking cheap, and I'm just trying to add games to my Vita collection, and I haven't played much of it. So, No Little King Story. I know this is a port that was on the Wii, but it looks in a different style of the Wii. It kind of reminds me a bit of Pikmin as well, but again, I haven't put much time into it, so not really sure what's going to happen with that. But again, it's another 8 that I have Vita games. Woo! This one I haven't actually played at all. It's based on an anime. I've been chatting to... Who was I chatting to about this? Chad Bailey, I think. I was chatting to about this. Inazuma 11. It's... to be actually even honest, I don't think I have... Let's see, look, there's a manual. There's a manual. Maybe level 5. Love level 5. They did Ni no Kuni and Rogue Galaxy. I get off topic a lot, I'm sorry. But I haven't played it at all. I haven't even put it in. But it looks okay. It looks like the anime. I haven't watched the anime. But I'd love to try and get into it. But we'll see. Another game to add to my DS collection. Next. One lone PSP game. Because it's hard to find fucking PSP game. I may start buying online again because it's getting annoying now. I can't find them. I don't know anything about this. I've seen so many people who are RPG fans have recommend this highly or talk about it, and that is Popolocroy. Popolocrois. Popolocrois is what it is. I have no idea what it's about. I haven't even... It's still in box, and there's not a manual. I haven't even put it in. Don't know what it's like, so I can't give any even impressions on it or early talk, but... Yeah, that's the other one. That's my PSP collection. Must do a video on my PSP collection, actually, come to think of it. This next one is... These next couple are going to be PS3 games. This next one is... It's really fun. There's 2 in the series. It's Infamous. I really prefer the first one. Your man's voice in the second one does my freaking nut in. I don't know why he just says so gruff, and it's another fucking try to sound like Batman. Balls. Why everyone does that in movies and games is beyond me. The worst one, I think... I'm sorry, I get off topic a lot. I have to talk about... If it's in my head, I kind of want to get it out. It's Adrian Brody's voice in Predator. Or Predators, I should say. What the fuck is the gruff... You don't need to be like that. In every single fucking movie where there's a badass character, you make him sound like, yeah, talk real low and menacing. You don't need to fucking do that. In every fucking one you have a badass. But anyway, in the second one he does that. In the first one, thankfully it doesn't. Thankfully it doesn't do that in the first one. And you feel like a superhero. You have like good choices and your bad choices. And you get like, you can get a lightning tornado, which is fucking fun as balls. It's so fun. So much fun. So I picked this up for €8 in a shop we have over here called CEX. I finished it before. I just said, right, I'll pick it up again, add it to my collection again. Another one is because of the release of Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U. I bought this next game for €4. And it was a steal, and I couldn't pass it up, and it'll pass me over until I can get Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U with the actual first one. Because in America, you get it bundled in a normal copy. In us, you have to pay €70 to get the first one as well. If you pay €60 to get the second one, but it doesn't include the first one. It's a pain in the frickin' arse. But anyway, Bayonetta 1. I hear the 360 version is better. It doesn't chug as much as the 360 version, or the PS3 version. There is a bit of screen tearing in this. It looks gorgeous, and she's a badass bitch. Like, she is brilliant, and it is funny. Some parts are funny. But yeah, I did enjoy it the first time I played through this, and the witch time was pretty sweet, and the bosses were unbelievable. The world it's set up in is pretty stellar as well, but it just, some of the parts in it just chug, and they run at a freaking snail's pace. Especially there's this one part, I'm sorry if it's spoilers, but it's pretty early on in the game. There's a train coming down, you're running along this runaway freight train, which is spinning around, twirling. But some parts of it, well, maybe it's my copy, but it ran at like 10 frames per second. It chugged completely. But it's still a fun and amazing game. I recommend it if anyone hasn't. And it's a fun action game. So if anyone hasn't played it, highly recommend. Or for those Wii U owners, definitely get Bayonetta 2. Because you get the first one as well. These next three, I'm just going to say all at once. I bought them just to finish off the collection. Kind of, I have a couple of them, and I know the new one's coming out, but I'm not really bothered about that, to be honest, at the moment. Which is Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Black Flag. I have played a small bit of Black Flag. I haven't even touched those two, because I want to see what the pirate ships and that are like, and Mick, a friend of mine, keeps on to me about this, that I should play it. So I will get back into it, but again, it's Assassin's Creed, everyone knows what to expect. I can take the Assassin's Creed series, I can leave it. Now, this next one, I've been watching a guy, if anyone hasn't watched him, called Angry Joe. He's freaking hilarious, and some of the reviews he does is priceless. And the review he does of this particular one and the third part in the series are so funny. I can honestly say I've never actually played it myself, so I can't say for 100% certainty if it's really that bad, but it looks fucking ridiculously stupid. And that's Risen 2 Dark Water. I don't know. I kind of want to try to see how bad it really is. I kind of want to, but a part of me is like, oh no, don't subjugate yourself to this tripe. But I probably will end up sticking it in. The masochist in me probably end up with saying, go on, play it, you bought it, play it. Now, these next 5 are 360 games. One of which I will get out of the way first, because a friend of mine in a game shop in GameStop over here. Sorry about that. A friend of mine in GameStop. We were talking about a couple of RPGs, and he was like saying, like, you know, the offers that they had on, and this one was €60, and it was gone down in the sale to $16.99. It's like going, you have to pick it up. I was like going, yeah, I'm not too keen on the show, and he was like going, yeah. I was like going, I will buy the game off you if you don't like it. So I says, right, fair enough, I'll buy it, and I'll see what it's like. But Stephen, begrudging to say, sad part of the Stick of Truth is fucking hilarious. I love it. It's brilliant fun. It is really, really good crack, and I don't even like the show that much, and I really, I think it's so funny. Like, everything in the world, the other characters that you interact with, some of the ones that aren't even anything to do with the game, because it's actually Lennon. Don't touch her, she's not part of the game. Don't touch her, she's not part of the game. It's fucking funny as hell. But it's highly, any RPG fans, I highly recommend the Stick of Truth as well. I know I'm late getting on the bandwagon, but it is brilliant. Again, on a side note, which is another that a manual? Is that what we've been succumbed to nowadays? With manuals? Why? That's not a manual. That's a warranty. Why are they getting rid of our manuals? Why? Anyway, I digress. Also, actually, if anyone has a point to that, hit us up in the comments. What your thoughts on manuals are? Would you prefer to have a manual that you can read extensively through, or would you just go online, or would you do like some guys do, don't even bother reading the manual, and just seemingly go into the tutorial and get your fucking ass kicked? I like a manual because it gives you the story, it gives you the world, some of the characters, that the secondary characters as well, like not the main lot, but I like a manual. Now, that's on another point entirely. I'm sorry. 99 nights. Picked it up. I paid $2.50 for these. It's an early 360 game. I says, yeah, fuck it. I'll pick it up, I'll buy it, and add it to the collection. These next one, a friend of mine, again, the same friend, Mick, has played this a lot more than I have. I've only like put 5 minutes into it. It's slow. Sometimes the attacks don't work. You miss them. They don't combo into one another right, and it says they do. But it's annoying as hell. Now, here's on a side note. This is a manual. This has character description. This sets up the world. This even has fucking designs of the monsters on it. This is a control scheme thing on the back. That's a manual, not in fucking South Park. Sorry, again, I digress. But yeah, I haven't played too much of this. I probably will clog a couple of hours into it sometime. Won't probably be right away. Now, this next one, I bought this purely because I actually bought it there the other day when Advanced Warfare came out. Body Count. It's a first-person shooter. It feels like a fucking Michael Bay movie, like every other first-person shooter. I paid €10 for this. I bought it so I can have another first-person shooter to play. Controls are okay. Sometimes they're a bit stiff. Like I've only played like half an hour of this. It is good. You can rack up combos and you get things for different. You get like shoot them in the back or through cover or headshot or backstab or that kind of thing. But it's fun. It's bland as fuck. The machine guns though, they pop, which is good, and it is destructible. It's just fun. I kind of like it. I'll probably clog a couple more hours to get a first-person shooter fix. The last one is not special. I love this game in the series. Mediocre feelings about the first one. The third one, I fucking hate with a passion. I hate the combo mechanics. I hate the look of it. I'm getting so pissed off with that bloody main character. It's stupid. The series, the three of them don't make no fucking sense into one another. And that's 13-2. Is the one in the middle, which I like, especially like because of the whole monster element in this is something I love because I'm a massive Shin Megami Tensei fan and Pokemon fan, that you feel like you have to collect the monsters. I love 13-2. And back to what I was saying about, I hate the third one in the series. I really do. I don't like it at all. I can't stomach it. It looks gorgeous again. It's technically sound, but I know the time mechanic, you can freeze it and stop time and all that crack, but the time limit is a bit of a pain in the arse. But once you know the trick, it's okay. And that's what I can think of. No, that's actually it. That's it for this video. As always, guys, I'd like to thank you so much for listening to me rambling on and being a complete ass of myself. As always, do comment, like and subscribe, and share this video if you want. It helps me as a guy just rambling in front of a camera. But I've met some amazing people on this adventure that I'm on now. And I'd like to thank you all for joining it with me. And as always, I shall catch you all on the flip side. Peace.